Okay, much like the other video, we are starting on the southwest corner of the house because I like to go counterclockwise if I can. Got a nice little monarch butterfly flying across there. And that's the fireplace chimney right there. It's supposed to extend 3 feet above the roof when it's that close to the roof. This one, there's not a problem with this. Alright? This one is too close to the wall and it does not extend 3 feet above. That was on the pre-drywall inspection report. That was on the final inspection report. And guess what? It's still wrong. It's just wrong. It's not the way it's supposed to be. It has not been corrected. Over here, it's called apron flashing between the walls and the roof covering. Alright? See that big old grin going across there? You think wind-driven rain can get in there? I do. That's exactly what I think. Wind-driven rain will jump right up in there. Doesn't look like the builder fixed that either. I believe that was on the pre-drywall inspection and the final inspection. And now here it is. It has not been addressed. This is still, it continues to be wrong. Over here, our rain gutter downspout, the kickout is missing. And the downspouts, all of them, still discharge too close to the house. These are called mushrooms. This, okay, is called moss. Mushroom is a fungus and it feeds on decay. Now the moss is obviously growing here and the grass obviously is not growing here. I'm real proud of the builder. I am actually impressed that as per the last inspection, we got drains installed along both sides of the property. The other side, the west side, seems to be performing satisfactorily. The east side does not seem to be performing satisfactorily. This is called a whiskey stick or a spirit stick. It's a 6-foot level and it's level. So the ground hasn't been corrected. The builder came in and added a couple drains, and the drains need to be maintained. So there might be some of this might be on my client, but there's only 2 drains installed. Why isn't there a drain over here? You know, so maybe not all of this is on my client. I'm not even saying that a drain had to be installed. It could have been regraded. Been zero maintenance. There we are. There we are. Control joints. I have a whole speech about walls and about them being porous and needing the weep holes, and I'm sure it's most likely on the first video. Excuse me, the second exterior wall of the final. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty common about talking about it. But a weep hole, this house could burn down. This house could burn down. You can still use the bricks. Bricks are very good building material. However, bricks are porous and they do accept water, and we know that. So we install weep holes around, and the only thing that's going to come out of there, the only thing you're not going to see coming out of there is vapor. You probably won't notice a thing. If you have an event inside, I think the laundry's right about here. You know, you got a flood, water will come through there. You don't want the water inside your house. Lawn sprinkler heads are not supposed to be closer to the structure than 4 inches. I learned that just recently. I don't know if that's on the other report or not. lawn sprinkler heads closer than 4 inches. Moving on along, we got some cut stone over here as well. We're going to talk about our plumbing later in another video. I am not doing a wood destroying insect report. However, if I was, I would say that the wood mulch, where do termites live? In the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. What's wood mulch? Dead wood on the ground next to your house. That's called a clue. Another problem with wood destroying insects, and this will be on the report, but the foliage is growing up now. We've planted this planter box. It's actually been, I know, everybody gets excited when first you start off with nothing. So then you start putting things in it. And the things you put in it start growing. So this planter box is actually overplanted. But we got bushes next to the house can reduce your utility bills because they cut the sheer force of the wind coming into the house. But you need about 12 inches of space between the wall and the plants. The reason being, okay, is this is porous. Water gets in here, it won't dry as fast when you got the plants around there. It's conducive to carpenter ants. They'll crawl up the plant and come to your house. It's conducive to termites because they're blind. They're living in the mulch, eating in the mulch and stuff. They're blind. They know where the shady spots are. So not just the wood mulches next to your house, but nice shade. Okay. Like the last report, trees shouldn't be closer than 25 feet to your structure. I get that, and talk to the homeowners association because everybody's got 2 trees. Everybody's this is much better than Garland. In Garland, everybody has 1 tree, but everybody's got 2 trees. Moving on along. The rain gutter butt ends. The rain gutter butt ends are supposed to be separated. We got nice kick-out flashing. You can see behind that kick-out flashing, you got 2 kick-out flashings. You got kick-out flashing everywhere. But the butt end of the rain gutter is supposed to be 2 inches away, a minimum of 2 inches, and you really don't want it more than 2 inches. I get that. 2 inches away from the brickwork. Coming along here, we have a transom light, door light above the door. You see the metal right there? Okay, that's called a lintel. We have a metal lintel here. That is a drainage